Hi students, my name is Nitesh Narishet. I am from Honavara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 10th standard, that is light. In light we already discussed about what is light, what is reflection of light, spherical mirrors and their ray behaviors and image formation. So let us move on to the next topic, that is refraction of light. Refraction of light. Yes, you know already about reflection of light. It's a refraction of light. Quite similar thing is there. It's also a phenomenon of light when a ray of light passes from one medium to another medium. In reflection we already learned that when a ray of light passes from one medium to another medium, it doesn't allow us to pass through them. So there is an opaque medium, we already used it. So in reflection of light, after reflection it will changes its direction in the same medium. But in refraction of light, the medium we taken for the second medium, so it allows light to pass through them. That means it's a transparent medium we are using in the refraction of light. Here, when a ray of light passes from one medium to another medium, it refracts or it changes its direction in the second medium. So this phenomenon is known as refraction of light. That means when a ray of light passes from one medium to another medium, one medium to another medium, it changes its direction. It changes its direction in second medium. This phenomenon is known as refraction of light. Refraction of light. Yes, here it also we require two mediums. So we have to draw two mediums. One is the air medium or another one is the glass slab. So it's a completely different medium from the air. So that means, so we are using glass or water or diamond, whatever it may be. So there is a two medium. So we require two medium. One is air medium, another one is a glass medium. Just consider whatever it may be, or air or glass, or air or water, or air or diamond, or water or glass, or water or diamond, or glass and diamond. So likewise, you can take any other medium, any two medium. So we have to write the ray behavior. So just consider air medium and the glass medium. One is the rarer medium, and another one is a denser medium. So just consider two mediums. So this is the second medium. I will write it in a box. This is the second medium. I will write here. Yes. So it's the first medium and it's a second medium. So I just consider only one ray here. So here only one ray. Firstly I will consider just the ABCD. So ABCD is a transparent medium, any transparent medium. ABCD is a transparent medium. So transparent medium is nothing but, so it's a medium, it allows light to pass through them. So that medium is nothing but transparent medium. And the opaque medium is, it means it doesn't allow light to pass through them. It's a transparent medium, so it allows light to pass through them. Here I consider only one ray passes from first medium to second medium. So here I will consider a ray. Yes. If it doesn't refract, it will take this path here. So just I consider it doesn't refract means, so it's the same medium. One medium, first medium and second medium, both are similar. That means, so here it doesn't refract, it goes away in the same medium. So at the point of incidence, I will write a normal to the surface. Yes. Firstly, I will draw a normal to the surface, and after refraction, it will changes its direction. Here it will changes its direction. So, yes, I will consider it as a O, and I will it as a P. So it's a normal M. Yes. So when a ray of light passes from one medium to another medium, it changes its direction in the second medium. Here it changes its direction here. So this is nothing but refraction of light. So here it also. So here after refraction, after the passing from this medium to this medium, so it's a second medium, it's a denser medium, it's a rarer medium. After that also it will change its direction here. So just I will consider. So here I will draw a normal, and after that it will change its direction. So this is a emergent ray. I will consider it's a O dash and it's a Q. So this is a ray behavior of refraction of light. When a ray of light passes from one medium to another medium, it changes its direction in the second medium. So here OP is the incident light. So we already learnt in the reflection of light. So here OP is the incident light. So incident on a point of incidence. So on the surface of a second medium. After that it will refract. That means O and O dash is the refraction of light, refracted light. And then after that the light emerges out. That means it's a O dash Q is the emergent light here. So that means we have to express. So that is OP. OP is the incident light. OP is the incident light. Then OO dash is the refraction or refracted light. OO dash is the refracted light. Then O dash Q is the emergent light. O dash Q is the emergent light, or ray we can use here. So instead of light we can consider ray here. Ray means it's a one line of, or one light, only one ray of light. So here we can take light or ray also. So also Mn is what? So you already know that Mn is the normal drawn at the point of incidence. Normal drawn at point of incidence. Yes. Similar to the reflection of light, here it is also angle of incidence and angle of refraction. So in that angle of reflection we taken. So here we are taking angle of incidence and also angle of refraction. So here, so I will consider this. So angle between incident light and the normal drawn at the point of incidence. That is angle of incidence. That is I will consider it's a I1, because there are 2 points of incidence are there. So because here it is also the refracted ray after passing from denser second medium to first medium. So when it touches or when it incident on the second medium, surface of the second medium here, so or emergent ray with before emergence, so it will intersect on or it will incident on some point on the second medium. So at that point, so it will make an angle between refracted ray and the normal drawn at the point of incidence. So here I will take I2 is there. So then here it's an angle of refraction. So refracted ray. So the angle between the refracted ray and the normal drawn at the point of incidence, it's I will take as R1, and here it is R2. So because these OO dash and OQ, O dash Q are the refracted ray. After refraction it will take some direction. So that means, so I will take here R1 and here R2. That is I1 and I2. I1 and I2 are angles of incidence. Then R1 is the angle of refraction. Then R2 is angle of emergence. Yes. So these are all our terminologies included in the ray behavior of refraction of light. So after that we have to expand, or after we have to narrate this. So I will give you only. So you have to write this narration. So firstly you have to write when a ray of light passes from one medium to another medium. So after that it will refract in the second medium. So you have to narrate this ray diagram. So you have to make your words and you have to express in your words. So with the help of that you have to narrate that one. So let us move on to the next topic, that is laws of refraction. So likewise we already learned about laws of reflection. So in that, angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection, and incident ray, refracted ray, normal drawn at the point of incidence lie in the same plane. So we already learnt about that. So let us discuss about what are the laws of refraction. Laws of refraction. There are two laws of refraction are there. So already we learnt about reflection of light, laws of reflection. So one of the laws of the reflection is similar to the one of the laws of the refraction. So in laws of reflection, the second law of reflection tells us that incident light, reflected light and normal drawn at the point of incidence lie in the same plane. So already we explained about what is meant by plane. So it's a paper plane. So when a ball I will throw, so it will goes in the same direction without spinning. So it's same direction. So likewise ray also, when the ray hits to the any reflected surface, so it will goes in the same direction. So it like in the same plane of the mirror plane. So we already learnt about that. So also in laws of refraction also, the incident light, refracted light and normal drawn at the point of incidence lie in the same plane. That is, the first law tells us that the incident light, or you can take incident ray also. Incident ray, refracted ray and normal drawn at the point of incidence lie in the same plane. Yes, it is quite near to the second law of reflection. So that in that, so we use reflected ray because so there is a reflection of light. There is a phenomenon reflection of light. Here we use the refraction of light. That means we use here refraction of light, refracted ray here. So this is about the laws of refraction. First law of refraction tells us that incident ray, refracted ray, normal drawn at the point of incidence lie in the same plane. So the next law tells us that here we are using, come into the another one new topic, that is refractive index. So firstly I will tell you what is the second law of refraction. So that is the ratio of sine of angle of incidence, and sine of angle of refraction is always constant for a pair of media and color of the light used. So this is about the second law of reflection. It tells us that the ratio of sine of angle of incidence. So sine of angle of incidence and sine of angle of refraction. So you already learnt about angle of incidence and angle of refraction. In mathematics you have to learn that what is the sine and what is the sine, cosine and tangent. So likewise there are some of the terms are there in mathematics. You have to learn this year only. So here sine we have to use it as a sine, S-I-N, and sine of angle of incidence and sine of angle of refraction. So the ratio we have to take the ratio. It means divided by sine of r. Sine I by sine r is always constant for a pair of media. So sine I by sine r is always constant for a pair of media and color of the light used. That means when we are using a pair of medium, so likewise we are taking air medium or glass medium. So air or glass, or air or water, or air or diamond. Also water or glass, or water or diamond, or glass or diamond. So whatever it may be, so we can take any pair of media. So sine I by sine r is always constant. So here there is another word is the color of the light used. So we are already aware of some of the wavelength of light. So that means, so wavelength means, so there is some red lights are the red light goes to longer wavelength. So here red light means it's going up to the longer wavelength. We are using it in a signal lights. So in that we are using red light means it's go to the longer distance. That means we are using red light as a danger, red light as a signal light. So it depends upon the wavelength here. So that means we have to use the color of light used here. So this is about the second law of refraction. The sine I by sine r is always constant. So I will call it as n. So that n is nothing but refractive index of light. Refractive index. So refractive index means it's a relative extent. So it's of how the ray bend in the second medium. So this is depend upon the sine I by sine r. So we have to take an angle here. So the refractive index we have to learn in the next class. So the second law of reflection is the ratio of sine I by sine r. Sine I and sine r is always constant. These are all about the laws of refraction. So this is the first law of refraction. The incident ray, refracted ray, normal down at the point of incidence is lying in the same plane. And the second law of refraction is that the ratio of sine of angle of incidence and the sine of angle of refraction is always constant for a pair of media and color of the light used. Yes. So here I will give you some of the note because it related to the refraction of light and the refractive index of light. So let us know about some of the note or some of the ray behavior here when we are passing from the rarer medium to denser medium, what happens, and when a ray of light passes from denser medium to rarer medium, what happens. So there are some of the terminologies or there are some of the happenings are there. So we have to learn in the note. So it's always also important from the exam point of view. So we have used as a technique while we are drawing the ray diagram in refraction of light. So let us go to the note. Yes, so we already aware of three states of matter, that is solids, liquids and gases are there. So here gases, there are many spaces are there, so we have to move easily into the air. So in water we are moving easily, but there is a resistance from the air. So here solid, so it's a completely closed structures are there, so that means it is solid, liquid and gases we already learnt about it. So here I used a rarer medium, that means it's a gas medium, and it's a glass medium, that means the glass is very denser than air. So here I use air medium and the glass medium, that means here the glass is very denser than air. So here we are using one is the rarer medium and the denser medium. So while we are using the water medium here and the glass medium here, which one is denser? So glass is the denser here. So when we are using water and the glass, so then what happens to what happens to the water? So it's a rarer medium. So we are using it's a density. We are using it as a density of. So denser means denser and rarer. So here, so just I will give you some of the note here. Firstly, so what happens when a ray of light passes from rarer medium to denser medium? Here, when a ray of light passes from rarer medium to denser medium, you just observe here the refracted light bends towards the normal. Yes, are you getting this? So after refraction, it bends towards the normal. And here we have just observe here. Here the ray of light passes from this denser medium to rarer medium. So the refracted light, here emergent light we can use. So the refracted light bends away from the normal here. So that means these are the two notes. So it is when a ray of light passes from rarer medium to denser medium, the refracted light bends towards the normal, and when a ray of light passes from denser medium to rarer medium, the refracted light bends away from the normal. It always correct when we are considering a pair of different media. When we are using air and air media, that means it will go in the same direction. But when we are using some glass medium or that, when a ray of light passes from air medium to glass medium, that means rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. So we are expressing like that only. So also when the ray of light passes from glass medium to air medium, here glass is denser and air is rarer. So that means it after refraction, it bends away from the normal when we are considering a normal at the point of incidence. That is, firstly, when a ray of light passes from rarer medium to denser medium, refracted light bends towards the normal, bends towards the normal. When a ray of light passes from rarer medium to denser medium, refracted light bends towards the normal. So then, what is the next case? When a ray of light passes from passes from denser medium to denser medium to rarer medium, the refracted light bends away from the normal, Yes. So these are the two cases. Here bends away from the normal, here bends towards the normal. Here the ray passes from denser medium to rarer medium. Here the ray passes from rarer medium to denser medium. So these are the two notes we have to use while drawing the ray behavior in refraction of light. So these are all about the refraction of light and loss of refraction. So it bit related towards the refractive index. So it is also based on refractive index. So how much quantity the ray bends towards the normal or bends away from the normal depends on the refractive index of light. So it also depends on the refractive index of the given media. So I conclude this part here. Those who are watching this video first time, so please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.